What's going on, everyone? TJ Fitness News Reviews, and together with me, high-tech pharmaceutical Somatomax sleep aid. Not your grandma's sleep aid though. Listen people, I'm gonna take you through the label of this thing. I'm gonna be short about it, but it's gonna be important, so stay tuned. I'm gonna share with you this proprietary blend. I'm gonna give you a couple of very serious warnings, and then I'm gonna share with you my personal experience using this one and how I actually use this. Let's get right into it. Okay guys, so high-tech pharma, obviously, I mean, if you know the name, they are the ones that are fighting the FDA on the DMAA legality. This company is actually huge. It's huge. You might not run into the brand itself, but you'll run into a lot of brands they actually own without knowing that they own it. They're also one of the largest manufacturers of supplements. Anyway, they're big. They're obviously, if you follow the DMAA line and the way that they're fighting the FDA, walking the line. They are not afraid of using cutting-edge ingredients. Anyway, so these people, they came up with Somatomax. This thing has actually been around for quite a while. Anyway, this is a sleep aid and recovery, and they claim also to help you with HGH, growth hormone release. So, or natural growth hormone release. So anyway, that's a lot of claims, you know, help with sleep, help with mood, help with sexual well-being, GH release, a lot of claims around this thing. Let's talk about what we actually want from a sleep aid. We want a couple of things from sleep aid. A lot of the time what we want is first to help us go to sleep, right? So if we're heavy on stimulants or we just have shit on our mind and we want to chill down into sleep, just a little kick in order to go to sleep, and we want to wake up recovered, right? So you know sometimes when you go into sleep, you wake up and you're not that recovered. You actually felt like you didn't sleep at all. So that's not what you want. What we don't want in a sleep aid is to wake up like we're feeling drunk and dizzy, right? Like if you ever took an Ambien, which is a prescription sleep aid, you wake up like you're, whoa. I wouldn't go to work out after taking Ambien in the evening because you're definitely dizzy. Like that is a hard-hitting sleep aid. It's not an aid. It's a prescription drug. Anyway, so we want to actually wake up recovered, right? Because sleep is the most important thing that you can do by doing nothing, people. You know, if you have a good night's sleep, you wake up, your mood is better, everything is better when you sleep well. Everything is better when you sleep well. Anyway, I reviewed a couple of sleep aids on the channel. There's some I really like and I use very often, like Hypnos by Chaos and Pain. I'm going to link to that one below. And a couple of others. I'm going to look at the other reviews below. Anyway, Somatomax is definitely not your grandma's sleep aid because proprietary blend, 20 servings, 14 grams per serve. The first ingredient on this fucking shit is Phenibut. So, you know, if it's the first ingredient, it actually is the largest amount. And dude, this is a proprietary blend with that amount of Phenibut. That is shit dangerous. Listen, people, Phenibut, I don't know if you know, but Phenibut definitely works. Definitely works. That's why it's not legal as far as non-prescription in most of the countries except the US. So, you know, we bitch around the FDA disallowing DMAA and other shit. They're actually allowing Phenibut in dietary supplements. This shit is dangerous. The reason people don't use it without prescription in other countries is because this thing actually works. You know, if it's not allowed, it probably actually works. It actually works. It helps it chills you down and you'll fall asleep and it increases mood. But this shit is addictive as fuck. And that's why it's prescription in most countries outside the US. And the fact that this is the first ingredient on a 14 grams blend, man, there's probably a lot of Phenibut here. So, Phenibut, take it on a daily basis, is really dangerous. It is addictive. You're gonna have withdrawal syndromes. So, it is what it is, people. Now, as far as what's in it, so except the Phenibut, they have also GABA, they have Mucana purinis, and they have tyrosine, arginine, and phenylalanine, which is my favorite ingredient name in the world. Anyway, the last one is supposed to help you with growth hormone research, growth hormone increase. You know, as we grow older, the body releases way less growth hormone. That's why people go to growth hormone replacement therapy. Now, does this actually work? Very, I would say it probably doesn't, right? If it did, then you would see it everywhere else. It's controversial at best. The rest of the stuff, the tyrosine, the GABA, the arginine, the Mucana purinis is supposed to help you with chilling down, stress relief. Really like the combination of the ingredients. I don't know how much is in it. I definitely know that Phenibut is the first ingredient on this 14 grams blend. Okay, people, so Phenibut is the highlight of the show here. And like I said, Phenibut works. So there's no doubt about this shit. Now, to have it on a daily basis, that is a bit dangerous. So let's talk about my experience, and I'm actually going to share with you a couple of experiences. I actually talked with people and from reading around other people what they had. So on a full scoop, full rounded scoop, 14 grams, that's the way I tried it. I also tried it on half a scoop just to make sure that it actually works and I can take half of whatever is in here because it's a prop fucking blend. This is where actually, you know, I use a lot of times saying pre-workouts, I don't care what's in the prop blend. This one I would actually care to know how much Phenibut I'm getting. But anyway, so flavor, berry, banana flavor. Actually, it's okay. And by the way, it's important in this ones to have a good flavor because it's a powder and you take it before sleep. You don't want it to taste like shit, right? This is not a pre-workout that I don't care. I just sip it. Now, so it's okay. Now, the one thing I would say, it actually clumps. Like you see this, I've been having this for 2 months now. And this is how it looks like in 2 months. So I would say keep it in the fridge or something like that. It actually clumps. Now, these break really easy, so it's not a big deal. But I would say keep it in the fridge. Okay, people, about the experience itself. Listen, on full scoop, this shit works. Oh man, this is better than Ambien because you don't wake up dizzy. You actually wake up super refreshed. And I'm talking super fucking refreshed. Great mood. Like this shit, it gets you to sleep fast. Really helpful. I mean, Phenibut works. People, Phenibut fucking works. It will get you to sleep. You'll go way more chilled to sleep and you will wake up way relieved and ready to rock and roll. It's actually gonna be, don't take this if you have 4 hours of sleep. On a full scoop, man, you're gonna have a hard time waking up and you're gonna have some side effects of dizziness and shit like that. If you have this 6-7 hours to sleep, go with this full scoop. Listen, I also tried it with half a scoop. Definitely helps. Not the same effect. Probably I would say the biggest difference between the full scoop and the half scoop was that it took me a bit more time to fall asleep, and when I woke up, I felt refreshed, but I didn't get that happiness feeling that I got waking up with this shit. When the full scoop, you just wake up. It's just you're a better version of yourself, like with a full scoop. Now, listen, people. I used this 6 times in 2 months, and out of them, I used it 4 times with half a scoop and 2 times with full scoop. Because this shit is addictive. And if you read reviews, and I'm gonna save you the time of reading the reviews. Listen, if you have a bipolar syndrome, or you have depression, or you have a tendency for depression, or just mental, you know, like you have mental difficulties, dude, I wouldn't touch this shit. People that took this straight, and I think it's crazy. I know I have a couple of followers, Casey, if you're listening to me, that are taking this on a day or took this on a daily basis, you're gonna have withdrawal syndromes. On a full scoop, you're gonna have withdrawal syndromes. I don't know what's gonna happen on a half scoop because I don't know how much is in here. But listen, people who took this had huge withdrawal syndromes. They would, and by the way, one of the things with Phenibut, you'll need to take more and more to continue and feel it. And you get addicted to the feeling. So you're gonna increase the sizes of the servings that you take. Man, this is dangerous shit. I would say this is like, I take Ambien sometimes when I go on long flights and stuff like that because I have a hard time falling asleep and I need to work when I land. So I take Ambien. I don't take Ambien on a daily basis. I wouldn't take this on a daily basis. I would say this is one of these supplements. It works. Listen, I have it. I'm happy I bought it actually because this is, I take this when I know I have 6-7 hours to sleep. I have a very important day the next day. I take it once. And that's it. Like once a month, once every 2 months, fine, fuck it, right? You have 20 servings here. You can take it forever. Or even with the half a scoop, take it 40 servings. You know, you can use it for 2 years or something like that. I wouldn't take this more than once a month. On a half a scoop, maybe once a week, right? And not even that. Honestly, I would just take this in emergency. When you have a very important day the next day, you want to fall asleep, you just have shit on your mind, you want to take them off and you don't want to take Ambien because you wake up dizzy. This is the way I would use this. So I'm happy I got it. I actually got it. I can't remember what I paid for it, but I'm going to link to the page on Fitness News below where you can compare prices from all over the web and find the best deal around. This is gonna last me forever because I will use this very sparsely, right? Like I would not use it on a daily basis. If you're looking for a sleep aid that's not dangerous, that would just put you to sleep, that, you know, just the typical melatonin type thing and actually works, I'm gonna link below to the Chaos and Pain review of Hypnos, right? Beautiful sleep aid, will knock you out, you'll feel great. It's not as powerful as this, but listen, you can actually take this way more often without side effects. Listen, people, if this review was helpful in your Somatomax decision-making process, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel to see more reviews like this, because this is what we do here. We help you make smart decisions about the supplements that you buy.